The busiest commuter rail system in the entire United States shut down over the weekend for the first time since 1994. And I think in these situations, particularly when they shut down due to ongoing strikes and union activity, it can be really easy to blame the workers. This is going to impact hundreds of thousands of commuters. There are roughly 275,000 people who use the Long Island Railroad every single day. The union that represents a lot of workers in this commuter rail system walked off the job Saturday at midnight. They've gone nearly 3 years without a contract, and workers are asking for very fair cost of living increases as well as increased healthcare contributions from their employer. The MTA has said that if they were to meet the demands of these workers, give them pay increases, that it would completely destroy the budget and force them to have to raise the fares. But because they have not reached an agreement, their solution is to use shuttle buses, which is set to cost the MTA $500,000 a day. I'm not an LIRR worker or someone who works at the MTA, so it's not really my job to assess this situation. But another interesting wrinkle here is that the LIRR workers are some of the highest compensated workers in the country in this industry. The average salary for an employee is over $120,000 a year, and there are hundreds who make more than the governor herself. $120,000 goes a lot less far in New York and surrounding areas than it does in most of the country, but there are a lot of frustrated commuters and people who are at risk of losing their jobs because they cannot get into the city or to their place of work today. A lot of them are pointing to that and asking, why do you need another raise? We actually saw a similar strike of NJ Transit workers last year, and that strike lasted 3 days. So it'll be very interesting to see if this strike is longer, shorter, and what the outcome is. So when there was a rail strike in 2022, Congress stepped in and said, we need to go to mediation, we need to resolve this because this has too big of an economic impact for us to just let it go. But apparently that is not the case. It seems as though Congress is not willing to step in when it is only commuter rail, not freight rail, which is bound to have national impacts on the economy.